Okay, so I'm Hamish. You FaceTime here. Make sure you come right here. You subscribe, okay? So now, let's go to the first question. Just like I explained before, the whole concept. Now, let's do it now. Easy. So what we're going to do here, look. They say we have to find g of a and then get g of 2a, and then after that, subtract these two. Let's say then g bracket a minus g2a is equal to. Okay, so let me just show you something quick before we do this question. Look here, excuse my apologies. So sorry, my light just went off. I sincerely apologize. We're back. Okay, so now look, if somebody give you, for example, let's say f. Okay, let's assume somebody give you f, and they say x, let's say equal to x squared, let's say minus x squared minus 4, or let's say 4x plus 1. They say find f of 2. What does that mean? Look, they say find f of 2 and then find f of, let's say f of 2 and then let's say find f of k. They say find these two things. Find first f of 2 and then the second one find f of k, and the third one find f of 2x. Find all of them. If you get this one right, then this is going to be easy work. So what we're going to do, look here. You compare these two. They want to find f of a. So come here, f of x. So in the position of x, we're going to replace with this a. So this expression is going to become, so we have a negative, so in the position of x, we will replace by 2. This is square minus, whenever there's an x, you say we replace by 2 plus 1. So 2 squared equals 4, but we have a negative, and then we plus this, and this is going to give us 8 plus 1. Negative 4 minus 8, negative 12 plus 1 equal to negative 11. So f of 2 equal to negative 11. You know what I'm saying? So now let's do the second one. So find f of k. So for f of k, so we're going to do the same approach, okay? F of k means in the position of x, we replace by k. Okay, look here. Position of x, we replace by k. Oh, okay. Oh my God, I read something accidentally. Okay, let's go back and write the part of there, question number. This is 2. This is 2. Excuse me. Sorry, this is 2. This 2 is 2. Okay. So f of k. Look, this is f. This is f. In a bracket, in this position of x, we replace by k. Oh, so this is going to become f. Instead of x, we say k equal. So you have a negative. In the position of x, we write k. So here in x is going to become k, and then we have a square and then minus. In the position of x, we're going to put up k and then plus 1. So this finally, we're going to have k squared equal to k squared, but we have a negative, minus 4 times k is just 4k plus 1. See what I'm saying? So f of k equal to that. So you start to have an idea like where we're going to go there, you know? So now let's do f of 2x. So f of 2x, the approach is the same, just like I said here. The approach is going to be the same. Okay. F of 2x. So for f of 2x, so what we're going to do means in a position of, you see after f there's a bracket and then inside there's a 2x. So here, instead of x, we're going to say 2x. So I want to say f of 2x. In the position of x, we're going to replace by 2x. 2x, then we have a square minus 4. In the position of x is going to be 2. X plus 1. So we can just bind them together. So this is equal to negative. Okay, bracket for both means 2 squared equal to 4, x squared equal to x squared minus 2 times 4 equal to 8, but we have x plus 1. So f of 2, x equal to that. So now let's come to this question. I believe you have a, plus minus how we're going to go down for this question. They say we have to find g of a and then get g of 2a, and then after that subtract these two. G of a, g of a they gave to me exactly. So that's a g of a. And they say find then g of a minus 2 g2a. So g of a we know. Oh, so if I say g of a minus g of 2a, so g of a we have, which is 5a plus 3 over 2a. But G of 2a means here I'm going to replace whenever there's a with the 2a. So now look, we're going to say G of 2a is going to say G of 2a equal to 5. What is that a? A is 2a. So in the position of a here, I'm going to write 2a and then plus 3. It's just 3 plus 3 means plus 3, excuse me. Let me get my pen here. Plus 3, so it's just going to be plus what? Plus 3 and then over 2, but in the position of a, now it's 2a. Oh, so this means G2a. G2a, what does that mean? I can say minus, I can put bracket here. 5 times 5 times 2a, it's going to be 10a, and this is just a plus 3. Plus 3, and then we over what? 2 times 2 equals 4a. Okay, so these are normal fractions, you know. So if this is a normal fraction, so look, the denominator are not the same. So whenever you have a fraction, what do you mean about fraction? Yeah, it is fraction, because fraction means you have a group on top and you have a group at the bottom. You have another group on top, which is this one, and group at the bottom. So for you to solve fraction easily, it's like somebody say 3 over 5 minus 1 over 2. So how are you going to solve this? This is a fraction. So your intention always to make the denominator the same. So how are you going to make the denominator the same means, oh, I'm going to take these 2 multiply here. So it's going to give me, take this one multiply here, but up and down. And then take this now, you see, take this multiply up and down, take this, multiply also up and down. So 2 times 3 equal to 6, 2 times 3 equal to 10, and then minus 1 times 5 equal to 5, 2 times 5 equal to 10, you see. So your intention is to make the denominator the same, and then after that you can group them together. You see 10, 10, you write only 1, and then you say 6 minus 5 equal to 1. Just a little example, and then we go back there and finish up. So if somebody give you, just one more. Let's say y over x minus 3 over t. You see? Okay, let's say tx. Are the denominators the same? No, they're not the same, because this has a tx, this is just a t. So how are you going to make them equal? Means I'm going to have to multiply only one side here by t, so it's going to be tx, just like that. But whenever you do at the bottom, you must do the same thing to the top. So on top is going to be ty, and at the bottom now it's going to be tx minus 3 over tx. You see, the moment your denominator is the same or they look alike, you don't have to write 2, you write only 1. And then after that, you write only 1 and then deal with the one on top, which is ty minus 3. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do the same thing from this fraction. Means you have the first group. See, this is the first group, means the top number, bottom, and the top and bottom. So we see the denominator are not the same. So what is the problem? The issue is this is 2a, this is 4a. So how am I going to make them equal? I just have to multiply this by 2, so we became 4a. But whatever you do at the bottom, you must do the same thing to the top. So multiply also here by 2. But remember, this is like both of these in it, one bracket. So now let's go. So 2 times 5 is going to be 10a. Excuse me, just a second. So now we say 2 times 5 equal to 10a. Now we go 2 times the first one and then 2 times the second one. 2 times 3 equal to 6. And then we over 2 times 3 equal to 4. You know what I'm saying? Now you go for the next one. So here you have a minus, and then now you can put in, because this is negative for the first one, it's going to be negative 10. A negative for the second one is going to be negative 3. But both of these for a. You see now the denominator are the same. And like we say, whenever the denominator is the same, we don't have to write like we can write only single denominator. So I'm going to write only a single denominator, which is 4a. And at the top, I'm going to have 10a plus 6 minus 10a minus 3. And what happens? See, 10a minus 10a. See, these are like 10. These and these are like 10, but it's like 10a minus 10a, which is going to be 0. So 10a is gone, because this is positive, same thing. It's like, look, -10, +10, -10. A means 0, so we left with 6 positive minus 3 over 4a. 6 minus 3 equals to 3 over 4a. So 3 over 4a, this is option 1, so this is going to be option 1. So the question 1 is done. We go to question number 2. Question number 2, so question 1 is just option A, so let's go to question number 2. Better tracing, man. Question number 2. Question number 2 is the more easiest. I think it's the most easiest one. Okay, question number 2. Question number 2. Oh man. Let's go to question number 2 now. I don't want a pen X. It's okay. A pen X. It's okay. There we go. So question number 2. Let's go. So number 2 is more easy. So number 2 is more than, the following statement is true. So we have to pick which of the following statements is true. The slope, the intercept, the slope, the intercept. So this question is more of the slope and intercepts, okay? So now let me explain to you about the slope and the intercept. Let's start with the, so this is more the question of a line. So equation of a line, question of a line. So equation of a line is always in this form of y equal to mx plus c. So x, m, what is m? M meaning slope. You can call this slope, or slope is the same thing. When you say slope, when you say gradient, is the same thing. Slope and the gradient is the same thing. We'll represent by using letter m. So if I say slope, if I say gradient, it's the same thing. Gradient, slope is the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So now, so if somebody give me, let's say, -3, let's say -3x plus 4y equal to 1. They say, which one is our slope? So first and foremost, this equation is not written as a standard form of equation of a line. So we're going to have to rearrange. Let's rearrange. So when you rearrange, you see y must be separately. So if y has to be alone, we take everything to the right because it has to be like that. So these 3x is going to go over. So here we're going to be left with 4y. Not a pen for y. And then we say, see, this is going to go over because we want to look like this. So it's going to become positive 3x. And this is 1 is going to come here because y, okay, you see here, it's 4y. So we left on the left. So this stuff here, it went over. But we know if this is negative, when it pass equal sign, this sign must change. It's negative, right? So when it comes here, it's going to be positive. So this one, we just move it here. You know what I'm saying? So the sign here, if there's no sign, means sign is positive. So we just move a little bit to the right. Okay? So why this one does not change? It did not change because it did not jump over the equal sign. So we say how it is. So now, still, we haven't finished. So y has to be alone. So what you're going to do here, divide by 4 throughout for each one. So y is going to be alone. So now finally, for this case here, we're going to say these 4 and 4 cancels, so we're left with y equal to 3 over 4, 3 over 4, what? X plus 1 over 4. So what is the slope? Slope will represent the letter what? Letter m. So meaning, this is our slope m. You see, ymx. So ymx. So this is our slope. This is our slope. And this one we call it y-intercept. And this is y-intercept. So this is the slope and this is y-intercept. You know what I'm saying? So we have a slope and we have a y-intercept already. But your question must be in standard form. Another way also you can find standard, you can find y-intercept. See, this is y-intercept. Okay, you see this is a question of a line? This is a question of a line? Let's write here. Y equal Okay, y equal to 3 over 4, right? X plus 1 over 4. We know this is slope here because it's mx and m represent what? Slope. Now, another way you can get y-intercept. When y is intercept, value of x equal to 0. So we can write here, when y-intercept, value of x equal to 0. When y-intercept, oh, what you mean, brother? Look here, man. See, we know whenever we write the coordinate of any point, this here must be x, or the second one is y. So when y is intercept, value of x must be 0. So now let's see. So means this is going to be 0. So y-intercept equal to 3 over 4 times 0, which is going to be 0 plus 1 over 4. 0 plus 1 over 4 equal to 1 over 4. That's what I say this is y-intercept. So either you can use this concept when y-intercept is equal to 0, or you have to arrange your stuff in a standard form and then say just that this is y-intercept. Now let's go to the question here. So I believe now you have an idea or clue. So the important key here is to rearrange your question and then you can pick. Okay, now let me make a space here quick. So it's me just a second. Oh my God. Oh, let me just drink some water a little bit. I apologize. Okay, now let's go. So now let's say which of the following statements is true or are true. So now you don't want to say this is true, this is not true. You're going to have to take equation and simplify. Look at this. So they say this is our equation, and they say the slope of this equation is 3. So for now, okay, try to predict. Do you think it's going to be 3? So first and foremost, don't just say 3 is not 3. Take your equation, write in the standard form of equation of a line. So my question, so I know standard form. Oh, sorry, I forgot to dry it. Okay, let me dry it. Okay, thank you. So my question is to y. So my standard form of equation of a line is y equal to. Oh, sorry. Let me go, man. So we know standard equation of a line is y equal to mx plus c. And you know this is slope. Here we go. So what I want to do, I'll take my equation, which is 2y equal to 3x plus c. Is it a standard form of equation of a line? Not really. You know why? Because we don't need 2 here. It means the 2 has to go. So what I want to do, I'll just divide by these 2 throughout because I don't need that 2. 3x minus 1, my God, minus 1. 3x minus 1. My apologies. Okay, so I'm gonna divide by. So what happened? Divided by 2, divided by. I did copy wrong on face. So 2y, 3x minus 1. 2y. So it's supposed to be like this. 2y, 3x minus 1. But it's not standard form because of equation of a line because we don't need 2 in a standard equation of a line. So the 2 has to go. But how is it going to go? By dividing throughout. So this and this is going to cancel. It's going to be 1, 1, 2 divided by 2 equal to 1. So left with y. So this is going to be 3 over 2x minus half. So what is the slope here? They call it slope, or sometimes you can call it gradient. This is a slope here. So first you must arrange in a standard form of equation of a line, and this is going to be a slope. Slope, or sometimes we can call it gradient. So either you call it gradient or slope. Okay, and this is y-intercept. So this is y-intercept. You know what I mean? And another concept, how to say, so this is y-intercept. Another concept say, if you don't want to use this to get y-intercept, we know when y-intercept, value of x equal to 0. So you can take this equation, you see, which is what is y equal to 3 over 2. But what is the x? X equal to 0 and then minus a half. So 3 over 2 times 0 equal to 0. So 0 minus a half. And 0 minus a half equal to negative a half, which is going to be y-intercept, which is the same thing, negative a half. So this is not true here, wrong. So you know why this is wrong? Even though the picket here, but this equation was not in the standard equation of a line. That's why it kind of misleaded some people here. Now, let's go to the second one. So for the second one, I'm not gonna waste a lot of time. So is it in the standard equation of a line? Oh yes, you see y is alone here. It's just y equal to x plus 4. See, y is y, okay? Mx, what is that? M means they say 1 here, x, because there's no number 1 plus 4. So they say y-intercept. What is y-intercept? Y-intercept is this number here, positive 4. And they even say y-intercept of equal to is true. And what is our slope? Our slope or gradient is 1. But it was not part of the question. So y-intercept equal to 4 and our slope equal to 1. And like I said, another way you can do it, you can say, oh, when y-intercept y, x equal to 0. Look, 1 times 0, 0 plus 4 equals to 4. Yes, y-intercept equal to 4. It's true. Now let's go for the third one. So what you going to do for the third one? Please rearrange in the standard equation of a line. So let's make a space here. Okay, cool. Standard equation of a line. So we're gonna take 2. Come on back here, man. Where you going? So our equation equal to 2 minus y equal to 2x minus 1. Yeah, they say 2x minus 1. Okay, they say the slope. So don't worry about the slope for now. Let's rearrange everything. So we know the equation of standard equation of a line is y equal to mx plus c. You know what I'm saying? Y equal to mx plus c. Now we go. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take, you see this one is in the right position, but this might go over. So it's going to be negative y, these 2 is going to go over, so equal to 2x. Since this is going to go over equal, pass over equal sign, so if there's no sign, it means positive. When you go over, it's going to become negative. So we still have negative 1, and this is going to go over, it's positive, right? It's going to become what? Minus. So now we're going to have 2x minus 2 equal to 3 negative y. Okay? So we're going to divide by negative, 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 because it is standard form, but not yet. We don't need this negative. So divide by negative 1 throughout, negative 1, negative 1. You know? Because we remove the negative. Or in other way, it's just a negative y, right? Means there's no number, means it's 1. So divide by negative 1, divide by negative 1, divide by negative 1. This is this go. So we left with y equal to negative 2x divided by 1, negative 2x, negative negative, plus 3 over negative 1 equal to 3. So this is standard equation of a line. So let's say here, the slope of equal to. So after taking this and rearrange, we get that. So what is the slope? This is the slope here. Our slope equal to minus 2. And y-intercept, what is the y-intercept? This y-intercept equal to positive 3. You know what I'm saying? It's just positive 3. And like I say, another method you can do, you can say if I want to get y-intercept, so that's, if I want to get y-intercept, I can say x equal to 0, and then you can just put here 0. Negative 2 times 0 equal to 0, plus 3 equal to 3. So yes, y-intercept equal to 3, and the slope equal to minus 2. So this is true. Now let's go for the third one. the slope of this equal to -1. No, it's not even true, just by looking at it. Look, if this equation is standard form, oh yes, it's already in standard form. Can you see? Y is alone, and then can you see here? Y equal to a half x. Look, y equal to mx minus 1. You see, y is alone, and then you start with the x. So this question was already arranged in standard form. So now they ask the slope. Which is the slope? The slope is this one. So they say slope equal to -1. No, it's not true. Slope is what is? Just a positive a half. Now let's talk about the y-intercept of this equation. So first and foremost, either you can rearrange because they just want a y-intercept. So there's two things. Either you can rearrange or you can just pick from there. Okay, let's rearrange the equation. The y-intercept of. So since they don't ask for the slope, okay, let's rearrange. But okay, so if you have to rearrange, or they just want a y-intercept, right? Since the y-intercept, I can just say, okay, when y is intercept, x equal to 0. So I can come here and apply 0 times 3 equal to 0, minus 6 equal to 2, y divided by 2, and then divided by 2. It's in this cancel. So y-intercept equal to -6 divided by 2 equal to -3. Wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or the best way I could have recommended for this case, rearrange your question and then to standard form of equation of a line. Ratio 9 is like 8/9, which is not equal to 3 and 4. 3 ratio 4. So for that case, everything messed up again. Now let's go for the last one. So that's an easy way of solving, you know. So for the last one, we're going to do the same game, okay? The last option, we do the same game. A, B, C, D. Now let's find A, B. Let's find A, B, and C, this one here, and see if it's going to give us 4 or 5. So take my calculator again, same game. Okay, so now you got to be careful here, okay? This is a mixed fraction, 2 over 5. So come here. Since this is like mixed fraction, so I'm going to say shift. And then I go for this one. So 2, go to the top, 2. Oh my god, excuse me. Come here. 2 over 5. And then we divide by what? By 3. Okay, let's see. 4 over 5. Yeah, it's true. Because in our option here, AB is 4 over 5. So A over B is true, is 4 over 5. Now we want to go for BC. So 3 divided by 4. Okay, listen straight away. 3 divided by 4 is true. 3 divided by 4. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have to plug in the calculator, because if you say 3 divided by 4 is like 3 over 4. It's going to be 3 over 4, which is 3 ratio 4. Now I'm saying, I hope you can see 3 ratio 4. So for the last one, okay, so it's true. For BC is true. Now we want to go for the last one, CD. So 4 divided by 4, 2 over 3. Okay, so I'm going to come here. I say, okay, BC. So I'm going to come, I say 4 divide by, so this is 3, mix the fraction. So you go shift and then you click that one, and they say 4, come to the top, and they say 2, come down over 3, and we get what? 6 over 7. 6 over 7, yes. So it's true also. This is 6 over. The third one is 6 over 7, yes. So for this one, all of them are true. So the third option is true, means that one option is true. So if you go back to our option in the question, means option 3 is correct, and I don't have to continue with the last option because it's just a waste of time. When you do this question, it is easy like that, man. Thanks a lot. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, I believe in learning from how to do things. If it's make sure you subscribe, and you know, you can just go and do donation to our Patreon page. I have a Patreon, I have a GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying? I have all the means of donation, because to make this project going, you know, any type of donation, the little that you think is too small for you, it could make a lot of change. And thanks a lot for all your time, you know. Subscribe, don't forget, share this video, circulate to a lot of people, you know, because the meaning of this project, this program, is to help as many as we can, okay? It's not only for one person or two, because you might think it's not helpful for you, but for somebody next out there, it could be very, very helpful. So thanks a lot, man. And you know, any donation that you did to me, it means so much. I appreciate it, man. It means a lot. Go to our Patreon page, go to our GoFundMe, because we need to have a lot of things we need to put them together, like camera, and a lot of equipment, so that we can improve on a lot of angle, a lot of aspects of these projects. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate and I love you. Peace, man. Bye. This is one of my students of knowledge. She wanted to introduce herself. What's your name? Could you please introduce yourself?
My name is Kali.
Yeah.
I go to 2sThen primary school.
Yeah, I'm trying to Bantu. Trying to Bantu is everywhere, right? So this is my other student. His name, what's your name? Matthew, yeah, he's grade 11, man. So his aim is to score distinction, right? So you promise, I want you to score distinction this time. And what's your name? Joshua, how much you promise me to score this time?
Distinction.
Distinction. Yeah, so trying to Bantu is everywhere, man.
I'm trying to about you.
Everywhere.
I'm trying to about you everywhere.
Everywhere.
Trying to about you
Exactly.
everywhere.
Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. If you had to give advice, which advice would you give to the people or to the students?
Trust Amish.
Why would they trust me?
No, because it's really good. It actually has helped a lot. I redid first year for maths. It was my own fault, but also I didn't know a lot of the work. And Amish said lots of hard questions, and it's demotivating sometimes to do the harder stuff. You just want to get done, but it's the hard stuff that makes you realize the easy stuff is easy.
Mama,